Welcome to the deep dive. We take your source material, cut through the noise, and try to give you that focused, actionable knowledge.
And today we've got a really interesting profile.
Yeah, we're looking at someone who's kind of defining this space where, human potential meets AI. Anne-Marie Sampson.
Mm-hmm.
When you first look at the sources, her credentials, it's a bit of a head-scratcher initially.
Right. You see certified AI coach, super cutting edge.
Exactly. And then right next to it, REBT mindset coach, professional life coach. It feels like two different worlds.
And then the technical chops sealed with that certified prompt design professional, the CPDP.
Right. So you've got this blend of deep emotional intelligence work and, frankly, hard technical skill. It's powerful, maybe even seems contradictory at first glance.
Yeah, it makes you stop and think.
So our mission today isn't just to say, oh, look, she combines these things. We really want to dig into the how.
Understand the mechanism, you mean?
Yeah. How does this specific mix, this emotional resilience training and the practical AI, how does it actually work together? How does she bridge that gap for people between, complex tech and their own personal growth?
Well, what's really fascinating, I think, is that it's not like she has two separate jobs. It's one approach. It's holistic.
Okay.
Plenty of people teach prompt design and lots teach mindset coaching. But understanding how the principles behind AI learning connect to how humans can sort of restructure beliefs, that's rare. So yeah, she makes the tools feel simple, sure, but maybe more importantly, she makes them feel controllable.
Controllable how?
Because she tackles the human side first, the mindset piece.
Okay, let's unpack that then. Let's start with that foundation, the mindset work. She's a professional life coach, yes, but specifically REBT mindset coach.
Right.
REBT.
For anyone who doesn't know, that's rational emotive behavior therapy. This isn't just like thinking positive thoughts, is it? Not at all. No, it's very structured. It's cognitive behavioral. The core idea, coming from philosophy really, is that events themselves don't upset us.
Okay.
It's our beliefs about those events, especially the irrational ones, that cause the distress.
Oh, right.
And REBT famously uses that ABC model.
Yeah.
A is the activating event. Maybe you try ChatGPT and get a terrible result.
Right. Happens all the time.
Exactly. Then B is your belief system about, oh, I'm just not techie, or I'm too old for this stuff, or I'm stupid.
Those irrational beliefs.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And C is the consequence. You feel frustrated, you give up, you avoid the tech.
Okay, ABC.
Samson's expertise is helping people zero in on B, that irrational belief, challenge it, and actively change it. So the consequence C shifts.
So it's about restructuring the thinking.
Yes, that structured cognitive work is almost like the emotional prep needed before you can really tackle the AI effectively.
That makes a lot of sense. It sets the stage perfectly. Okay, now let's layer on the tech side. Certified Prompt Design Professional, CPDP. This isn't just basic chatbot use.
Oh, far from it.
What does that CPDP really mean? What's the technical skill set there?
It means she has a deep technical understanding of how to get the best out of these large language models, like really optimize the output.
So she knows how they work, fundamentally.
Exactly. She knows how to essentially program them using natural language. The key things she teaches are crucial: context setting, defining constraints, and that process of iterative refinement.
Okay, break those down a bit. Context setting.
Well, think about when you write a prompt. You might tell the AI act as a friendly tutor or act as an expert copywriter.
Right, give it a role.
Yeah, that context dramatically changes the output quality. And constraints are similar, telling the AI what not to do.
Like, don't use jargon or keep it under 100 words.
Precisely. Or defining the tone, focusing the scope. That's the engineering side of it.
So, okay, we have the REBT challenging the internal beliefs and the prompt design setting clear external instructions for the machine. How do these actually connect? What's the bridge?
The bridge, I think, is really iteration and refinement.
Okay.
In REBT, you don't just flip a switch on an irrational belief. It takes work. You challenge it, you try out a new, more rational belief, you see how that feels, what results it gets, and you refine your thinking. It's iterative.
Right, step by step.
And in prompt design, same thing. If the AI gives you garbage output, you don't just say, AI is dumb.
Yeah, tempting sometimes.
Right. But a prompt designer analyzes why it failed. Was the context wrong? Was the constraint too vague? And then you refine the prompt. You iterate.
I see it now.
So she uses that technical process as a metaphor for the mental one. When a client gets frustrated with a text, she can reframe it.
How so?
She can say something like, okay, that failure isn't you failing. It's just the AI giving you unhelpful output because your internal prompt needs work.
Interesting. So asking things like,
Yeah, like what role, what context do you need to step into right now to handle this? What self-limiting phrases, those are constraints, do you need to remove from your thinking?
wow, okay,
Yeah.
that flips it completely.
It turns technical frustration into just data for self-improvement. It takes the sting of personal failure right out of it.
And this very specific integrated approach, it's aimed at a particular group, isn't it?
Yes, the sources are clear. She focuses on helping women over 40.
Why that demographic specifically? What's the thinking there?
Well, you often hear about the digital confidence gap, right? And
Mm-hmm.
the sources suggest that women in this age group often face, unique barriers. Maybe they're navigating career changes, starting businesses, or just feeling a bit left behind by how fast tech is moving.
Yeah, that makes sense. Specific psychological hurdles, maybe practical ones too.
Exactly. So her work is really tailored to address those specific challenges head on.
And what are the goals? What's she trying to help them achieve?
The sources mention three key things:
Uh-huh.
helping them embrace creativity, find confidence, and gain clarity in this digital world.
Creativity, confidence, clarity. Okay.
It's fundamentally about empowerment, seeing the technology not as some kind of threat, but as a tool, a powerful personal assistant, even.
How does that play out? Like the creativity part.
Well, imagine someone feels stuck, like their business ideas are stale. A good prompt designer, like Sampson, can show them how to use AI to brainstorm, like, hundreds of ideas in minutes.
Wow.
That immediate flood of possibilities can just shatter that mental block of, I've got no new ideas. It's instant creative leverage.
And we see this dual approach in the examples from the sources too. Like she's right there guiding total beginners with tools like ChatGPT. Very practical, hands-on tech help.
Yep, the straightforward onboarding.
But then underneath that, she's doing the REBT work, helping women reframe that self-doubt.
Exactly. So if a client says, ugh, I can't possibly figure out how to automate these admin tasks,
Right.
the tech side says, okay, here are the 5 steps to write the prompt for that.
Right.
But the mindset side immediately jumps on the I can't belief.
Using that REBT structure.
Yeah, challenging that irrational belief right then and there.
Right.
So she's basically installing the technical software and upgrading the internal operating system simultaneously.
That's a great way to put it. Upgrading the internal OS.
And that combination, that's what really drives confident adoption, I think. It's not just showing someone what button to press.
Right.
It's training them why they are fully capable of learning and mastering this stuff. If you don't deal with that emotional blocker first, the technical steps just feel overwhelming.
Just more information overload.
Exactly. The mindset work kind of clears the runway for the technical skills to land.
Okay, so let's shift to the actual learning experience. How does she deliver this? The sources emphasize making it feel like discovery, not overwhelm. That sounds challenging with something potentially complex like prompt engineering.
It definitely requires a specific approach. Her teaching style is described as really warm, very engaging, and crucially hands-on.
Hands-on is key, I imagine.
Absolutely. And that core belief that learning should feel like discovery, that's about promoting agency in the learner.
Meaning?
Meaning instead of just lecturing rules, she sets up sessions where clients actively figure things out. They uncover their own ability.
How does she structure that?
Through, well, structured exercises, but ones that are iterative. They encourage you to engage with the AI tool out of curiosity, not fear.
So you try something, see what happens.
Right. You get instant feedback from the AI itself, and then she uses that feedback to prompt reflection. Okay, what did that output teach you about your prompt? What did it teach you about your approach?
So the AI's output becomes a learning tool about yourself, too.
Exactly. It makes the learning really stick.
And the sources also mention the specific ingredients she blends in: structure, humor, and real-world relevance.
Yeah, that combination seems vital. You need the structure for effective prompt design. You can't just wing it with context and constraints.
True.
But the humor keeps it light, approachable. And the real-world relevance ensures it doesn't feel abstract or useless. It connects directly to their goals.
It really sounds like that balance of her being both a digital creator and a life coach comes through strongly here.
Definitely. She's not just reading from a manual. She brings that deep empathy from the coaching side.
Yeah.
She gets the frustration, the tech anxiety people feel.
She understands the struggle.
Right. But that empathy is paired with really clear guidance and apparently this contagious enthusiasm because she's actually using these tools herself, creating with them.
That confidence must rub off.
I think so. When your guide is both understanding about the difficulty and clearly demonstrates mastery, that builds trust very quickly.
Makes the whole process effective and inspiring.
Exactly. Effective because she knows the tech inside out. Inspiring because she understands the human side of learning it.
So the outcome for people attending her sessions or working with her.
Seems pretty clear. They leave feeling inspired, yes, but also genuinely equipped, like they have concrete next steps they can take confidently.
And an immediate boost in clarity and capability.
Yeah, it's like a double win. The RBBT structure gives them a framework for managing their internal state, and the prompt design skills give them a powerful tool for impacting their external world.
Okay, so summing this up, Anne-Marie Sampson, her profile. It really feels like a glimpse into the future of specialized coaching, doesn't it?
I think so. It confirms that mastering these powerful new digital tools, AI, prompt engineering, whatever comes next, isn't just a technical task.
It's linked to something deeper.
It's completely linked to and really needs to be supported by that foundational personal growth, that mindset work.
The tech might be the accelerator.
But the confidence and clarity she helps build, that's the engine. A powerful synthesis, really. It shows that teaching someone how to use a machine effectively often starts with teaching them how to direct themselves first.
That's a great point. Okay, so we talked a lot about prompt design, that CPDP skill,
Yeah.
and how crucial defining constraints is for the AI.
Right, telling the machine what not to do, what to avoid, what to ignore, negative constraints.
Exactly. So here's a final thought, a challenge for you, the listener, to take away today.
Okay.
How could you apply that technical principle of defining negative constraints to your own internal world, to your self-talk, your mindset?
Interesting twist.
What's the most effective negative prompt you could give yourself right now? One that explicitly tells a persistent limiting belief, no, we're not doing that anymore. What constraints do you need to place on your inner critic today?
Turning the tech principle inward.
Yeah, something to think about for your next step in confident discovery.